In this video, I will be discussing the second learning objective of this chapter, level of scale measurement. So in the last video, as I said that when we have a concept, for example, student performance, employee satisfaction, or economic development, the question comes that how do we measure? How do we measure a concept? And there are four types of measurement scale, and it's pretty important that we understand which measurement scale our variable is, because that will determine what particular statistical technique we will be using. There are four types of measurement scale, so all measurement or all variables should belong to one of these four measurement scales. First one is nominal. Nominal measurement scale is we assign a numeric value to a measurement, and these numeric values are just for identification purpose. It does not have any particular meaning. For example, if you have a question like marital status, married, unmarried. Now, to do some numeric operations, you need to provide some numeric values to these answers. For example, for all married, you provide 1, and for unmarried, you provide 0. Now, 1 means married, 0 means unmarried. So this 1 and 0 is actually a nominal scale measurement, because this 1, 0 is just provided for identification purpose. It does not have any meaning. The second measurement scale is ordinal. Ordinal scale has the characteristics of nominal scale. That means here numeric values are provided for identification purpose, but at the same time, it carries some degree of ranking. For example, let's say job status, lecturer, assistant professor, associate professor, and professor. To identify them, you provide some numeric numbers like 1 for lecturer, 2 for assistant professor, 3 for associate professor, and 4 for professor. Now, these 1, 2, 3, 4 are actually provided to identify them, but at the same time, they represent some ranking. So this is ordinal measurement scale. I will come back to this figure. The third one is interval. Interval has the characteristics of ordinal. That means numeric numbers, identification, ranking, but at the same time, it captures differences. For example, if I say a student's grade point average, for example, student grade point average is 2.5, 3, 3.5. These are interval scale measurement. They show some identification, they show some ranking, but at the same time, it captures the differences. 2.5 and 5, it captures the differences of the measurement. For example, if we are measuring student performance by grade point average, this 0.5 captures these differences in student performance. The last one is the ratio. That's the highest form of measurement scale. The ratio itself provides an absolute meaning. Okay, for example, when interval measurement scale shows a relative meaning, ratio shows absolute meaning. For example, when we say the price of this product is $100, it has some absolute meaning. Okay. Now, look at this figure. First of all, you can see there is a number here, 7. So it's a nominal. It's a nominal scale measurement because it's just for identification. Now you have 3 horses and numbers are 5, 6, 7. Once again, this is for identification purpose, but they also show a sort of ranking. So it's ordinal. Now you have 5, 6, 7. They are used for identification. They shows a ranking, but now this distance are captured by this scale. So this is interval. And last of all, it provides, for example, 1 minute 59, 2 by 5 seconds for 4 miles, the distance it covered. So it is ratio scale because it has some absolute meaning now. Now some more examples like nominal scales, student number, yes, no, male, female, buy, did not buy, For ordinal student class rank, like choose from the following: dissatisfied, satisfied, very satisfied, delighted. And interval, like student grade point, average, temperature, and ratio, amount spent on last purchase, and so on. So when we talk about this measurement scale, we should also know the difference between discrete measures and continuous measures. Discrete measures mean you are using a measure that has some finite numbers within a small range. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Satisfied, dissatisfied, somewhat satisfied, somewhat dissatisfied. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is discrete measure. Now, continuous measure means you are using a measure that can take any value within a very large range, maybe rainfall or income level. These are examples of continuous measures. So this is the end of this video. Please see the next one for a discussion on the last learning objective of this chapter. Thank you.